We have an opportunity right now to check in with Joe Kaufman. He's a candidate for Congress, running against Debbie Wasserman Schultz, but he's been involved in some interesting things over the last couple of days, and I wanted to get your take. I know there's a movement to help free the young Marine from, I guess, is he from Plantation or Pembroke Pines, Joe?
He's from Weston.
Okay, close enough. I was like right in the middle there. And what's going on? I know you were participated in some organized activities. Where are we? What's the status?
Well, tomorrow, there's going to be a hearing on this case, and God willing, he's released. At the outset of this, or before this hearing takes place, but. It should have never come to this. Mm-hmm. I hear from so many people. They say to me, if President Reagan were in office, this wouldn't happen. Mm-hmm. But you know what? If any president were in office outside of President Obama, this wouldn't happen. This is a national embarrassment. This is an embarrassment for both countries. It's not like this is an enemy nation. This is a neighbor. We have trade agreements with Mexico. We give billions of dollars to Mexico to fight the drug trafficking for us over there. But it's my understanding that these prisons, including the one that Sergeant Tahmooressi is being held in, are in large part controlled by the drug cartels. Mm-hmm. So in actuality, the U.S. taxpayer is paying for the imprisonment in Mexico of a war hero, somebody that saved troops' lives. Mm-hmm. And this is absurd that he's there for as long as he's been. It's great for President Obama to fly to Afghanistan and tell the troops over there that when they get out of the war, they're going to be taken care of with the best of care. And it's great for President Obama to give a Memorial Day speech where he says the same exact thing, that they're going to get the best of care when they leave. But that's a farce. It's a lie. So many politicians expect these guys to go to war, and then they turn their backs on them when they're finished. And that's exactly what we've done to this great man, this war hero, Andrew Tahmooressi, and he should be released. He's there 2 months too long, and it's insane that our government has allowed this to go on for as long as it has.
What about our congresspersons here? Is he getting any support from the congressional officers that are currently in office?
Well, I'll tell you, Congresswoman Eliana Ross-Layton and Duncan Hunter, they've both been very much in front of this issue. They're fighting for his release. Debbie Wasserman Schultz, she wrote a letter, which is good for this individual's release, and I would have done the same. However, I would say, as head of the DNC, she's got the president's ear, she's got John Kerry's ear. She says that she's going to, wait for this hearing and to see what happens at this hearing. It should have never came to this hearing. They should have done something immediately. This is a war hero. How dare we allow this to go on? These guys, the U.S. representatives, they get the best of care, best of health care, best of everything. Right. That's what these guys should be getting. That's what the troops should be getting before anyone, because they're the best of the best in our nation. They're the reason why we have freedoms. And it's easy to say, but I'm waiting for not words, but deeds. Deeds from the President of the United States. Start turning the screws on the Nieto government. We give them billions of dollars in aid. Start telling them that we're going to cut their aid if they don't release this man.
I say we do a trade, like they're always asking the Israelis to trade Palestinian terrorists for one single soldier. I say for our one single soldier, we'll give them back 11 million illegal immigrants. I think that's a great idea.
Right.
And let me ask you another question, because I think that there's a lot going on right now. You have a Pope's visit to Israel, and first, of course, he makes his first stop, what he calls the Palestinian nation, where he poses in front of anti-Semitic graffiti on the wall that protects Bethlehem, that actually implicates it as the same as the Warsaw Ghetto. Last time I checked, they weren't driving Mercedes-Benz in the Warsaw Ghetto. Do you think that this visit is going to mean anything for Israel and relations between the Pope and Israel?
No, it's nice the Pope wants to bring the two sides together, but in the end, there's not going to be anything. You have again Israel fighting against terrorist organizations who control the West Bank and Gaza. Now those terrorist organizations, Fatah and Hamas, are unified, and they're not unified to fight for peace. They're unified to fight a violent fight against Israel. So
the Pope's just making it worse, actually.
Well, yeah, maybe,
yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that the situation could get worse over there when these terrorist organizations are unified with each other. They're no longer, Fatah and Hamas were fighting against each other for years, killing each other, imprisoning each other. Now they're unified. They've got their target once again on Israel.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to mention regarding the Tahmooressi thing. There is a rally that's being held. If I can just mention that.
Yeah, absolutely.
The rally is going to be at Veterans Wayside Park. It's going to be this Saturday from 12 to 2. The address is 11111, that's 5 ones, Pinecrest Parkway, at the corner of Federal Highway and Southwest 112th Street in Pinecrest, which is next to Kendall. Again, it's Veterans Wayside.
Oh, I love Pinecrest. I was just down there a couple of weeks ago. That's a beautiful area.
Absolutely, and they need as many people there as possible to support this war hero.
Well, I'll be in San Francisco. I'll be in San Francisco, but I'll make sure that some of the listeners turn out. We'll put it up on the website.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your support, Joyce.
All right, Joe. Thank you. Everything going good with the campaign? Everything's
going great. Again, I'm looking forward also to our grand opening happening on June 10th, and you speaking at it, and we're hoping for a great turnout there.
Absolutely. We could
all your listeners are invited.
Yeah, send that the information. Have your crew send all that information to me about the rally and about the grand opening so we can put it up on the website.
Will do. Thank you so much,
All right.
Joyce.
Joe Kaufman for Kaufmanforcongress.com.